Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? So today I'm showing y'all this makeup look right here. This is going to be my current updated go-to everyday makeup look for the fall time. So I did one of these videos back during the summer, and that one was a lot more matte, a lot more weather and sweat proof, transfer proof, all of that. This one is just a little bit more toned down. I feel like it's a little bit more of a natural finish look on my skin, but I really like it. I feel like this encompasses like the fall colors. It's really brown, ambery, gold. We got this dark lip liner going on with a glossy lip. I know a lot of y'all are wearing masks though, so you can just do a matte lip. But I really like this look. This is literally what I have been wearing every day since, shoot, like 2 weeks ago. I really like this look. It's definitely going to transition me over into fall. So I really like it. And do y'all notice something different? Do y'all notice something different? Because your girl ain't wearing no false eyelashes. I did this for y'all. I did this for y'all, okay? I didn't put on any eyelashes for this video for y'all. Nah, for real. I just really wanted to show y'all my everyday makeup. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So first thing I'm going to do is get my lips prepped as always with the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. Nothing new here. And I'm actually going to start off with my face today, just my primer and my foundation before I do my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and prime next. And I'm going to be using two primers. So the first one I'm going to use is the e.l.f. Luminous Matte Makeup Primer with Acai Berry. So this one is really nice. It's exactly what it says. It's a luminous matte primer. So it actually takes the shine off of your skin when you first apply it, but it's not a super mattifying type of primer. It does give you a little bit of a natural radiant kind of glow to it, but it's not shimmery at all and it's not greasy. And then I'm also going to go in with my NYX Pore Filler Primer because I just love to smooth out the pores right here on my cheeks, my nose, chin, all of that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also, for anyone that's new here, I did go in with my NYX Bare With Me Prime Set and Refresh Spray, as well as my Smashbox Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I literally use these no matter what makeup look I'm doing, whether it's everyday, full glam, concealer under the eyes. It really doesn't matter. I use these products every single day, just so y'all know. My skin feels so smooth after those primers. It's not even funny. So I'm going to go ahead and prep my eyes. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Revolution Pro Eye Elements eyeshadow base in Core. This is just a really light eyeshadow base, and I really like it because it helps to make my eyeshadows pop. It's just such a good eyeshadow base to use if you really are trying to get the colors to show up on your skin. It cancels out everything that you have going on your eyelids. So I do set my eyeshadow primer down because I got oily eyelids. So I'm also going to use another product from Revolution. This is the Bacon Blot Powder in Translucent, and I just put that over my eyes to set that eyeshadow primer to keep it from creasing because my little eyelids are just so oily. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I used to be that person who didn't like to mix foundations because I was just like, why are you mixing two different formulas of foundation together? Like, what's the purpose of buying a specific type of formula of foundation if you're just going to mix it with something else? But girl, let me tell you, I done changed my whole mindset about that. I love mixing my foundations together. And so the two foundations that I'm going to be using today is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation, and then the Milani Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation. So both of these have anti-blue light technology, which if it works, that's actually pretty cool because I do be on my phone all day, every day. But yeah, this one also has like anti-pollution properties in it, so it's supposed to be good for your skin. This one is in the shade 530 Pecan. This one is 460 Warm Bronze. This one is a little tad bit red, and then this one is super like neutral, leaning more yellow. So when I mix them together, it's like perfect. So I only do one full pump of the Revlon, and then I do a half a pump of the Milani. And I love the pumps on both of these because you can really control exactly how much you're getting out. And I just mix them together on the back of my hand and then put it on my skin. And I love both of these foundations because they're pretty thick. Like, they're supposed to be lightweight foundations, and they do feel lightweight on the skin, but they're a thicker formula foundation, especially the Revlon one. It feels more like a moussey consistency, but I really like them. And my favorite way to apply them is with a sponge, so it kind of gives it more of a natural finish. It's not super full coverage, but it definitely covers enough for me. So now that my foundation is on, I'm actually gonna move on to my eyes. This is totally different than how I normally do my whole routine. Y'all know I always start with my eyes first, then I do my full face, but changing up the game a little bit. And the eyeshadow palette that I have been using every day for my eyeshadow has been the Urban Decay Naked Honey eyeshadow palette. I really like this palette because of these kind of yellow toned warm browns in here. They make perfect transition colors, so I've just been obsessed with using these. And so if I'm being honest, I have more than one look that I do when I'm using this palette for my like go-to everyday makeup, but I'm going to show you guys the one that I like the most. So the first shade I'm going to go into is the shade Keeper right here, and I'm going to put that all over my entire crease, my lid, all of that. I'm using a Morphe M535 brush. So this shade is gorgeous as a starter transition crease type of shade. I love it so much. You guys can see it's the type of tone that I usually always use when I'm going for a simple, like everyday go-to type of look. It's because it just looks the most flattering on my skin tone, I feel like. And so like I'll never get tired of using these type of colors, never. If I wanted to, I could just really leave the eyeshadow like this, maybe do a winged eyeliner and literally call it a day, and it would just look really natural and everyday like. But y'all know me, I'm extra, so I'm definitely gonna go in with two more colors. So I'm gonna use Hive and Drip, which are these like deeper brown shades, and I'm literally just gonna put those in my outer corner and up into my crease for a little bit more definition. And then of course I'm gonna go onto the lid with a shimmer. It's, you know, rare that I do a all matte look with no shimmer. I like how it looks, but I'm obsessed with shimmer. Even for an everyday look, I love adding shimmer to my eyes. I don't know, I feel like it just gives me something extra. It just looks nice. So now I'm going to take the brush that actually comes with the palette. I'm going to take the like flat side of it, and I'm going to use that to pick up this shade right here called Amber. I'm not going to wet my brush or anything like that because I want it to be more of a wash of color. So not going too ham or crazy with this. It's pretty pigmented all on its own. So I just like to do a light layer of it. Just patting it onto like the inner portion of my eye. Kind of sweep it up into the crease so it looks pretty effortless. And then because I am extra, like I said, the next shade I'm going to take is actually from the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie Freindcation Palette, and it's Just a Kiss. And I'm going to take it on that same brush that I just got through using from the Naked Honey palette, and I'm literally going to press this shadow right on top of Amber just to give it a little bit of extra sparkle. I love adding like extra dimension to eyeshadows, just giving them a little bit of extra sparkle so that when I'm out in the sun and the light catches it, it just looks so much better, like 10 times better than a regular shimmer eyeshadow. And it is literally so pretty, y'all. It's subtle, but it's definitely noticeable. Like when you're out in the sun and somebody's up close on you looking at your eyes, it's noticeable and it's so pretty. I love it. So I'm also going to take the shade Churro from the Freindcation palette, this dark brown right here, and I'm just going to use that to kind of do a faux liner on my top lash line. I'm not going to wing it out or anything. I'm literally just doing like a little messy kind of liner situation on the top. And for my actual waterline, I'm going to use a brown eyeliner in my waterline as well, since this is like technically a more fall everyday type of look. So I'm just using my favorite brown eyeliner. This is Urban Decay's Whiskey. I always use this dark brown eyeliner. Now, and the concealer that I'm going to be using is the matching concealer to that Revlon foundation. This is the Photo Ready Candid Antioxidant Concealer. And I really like this concealer because it has caffeine in it. That's really good for like if you have tired looking under eyes and you just need a nice boost. This is also a medium coverage concealer, which I agree with. I do definitely think it's medium, and it's a little heavy duty. For every day, for some people, this is definitely going to be a heavy duty concealer, but I don't know. I like full coverage concealers, even though I don't necessarily need them under my eyes. I just like to have them, and I don't let this concealer sit on my skin. I just kind of like to blend it out immediately. I don't need to, you know, like let it sit on my skin so it can have a fuller coverage. I just blend it out immediately. So I think this concealer looks really good. I like it. To set that concealer, I'm going to be taking a mixture of the Too Faced Translucent Caramelized Peach Powder and the Makeup Revolution Banana Baking Powder. And I'm going to actually bake my under eyes with those powders. So I do bake with this concealer. And while that's baking, I just go ahead and like set the rest of my face, do bronzer, and yeah. So I'm just gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me matte and poreless powder. I like using this for every day. I feel like it does the job. It matches me, it looks good, and it sets my foundations down. Like if they have a little bit of a tacky feel, it definitely sets my foundations down. So I don't mind using this powder every day. I feel like it's really good. And I've had it for a while, and I haven't like even used a lot of it up. Like I haven't hit pan or anything, and I think that's because of the type of brush that I use. I always use this flat brush to kind of push it into my skin instead of like swiping it around with the big powder brush. I feel like pushing it into my skin is so much better, especially like I said, if my foundation is still kind of tacky or wet. Definitely pushing it into the skin works better. Now for my bronzer, y'all, this bronzer, I am obsessed with this bronzer. It's up there now with my Morphe and my Benefit Hoola. This bronzer is the shit, okay? This is the Sephora Collection matte bronzer in the shade 06 Ibiza. First of all, homegirl is dark, okay? I like how deep she is. They did have a shade. It was a little bit lighter than this one, and I was gonna go for that one, but I decided to go for this one, and I'm glad I did because I just really like this bronzer. Like I like the color, I like the tone it is, I like what it does for my face. I just like her. Like I really like her. I just apply her messily because I do go back in and clean her up, but I just like to throw it down first, and then we'll go back and get everything else. Once again, I don't really have a forehead, you know, even with these passion twists, my edges come down on my forehead, but I still bronze it a little bit, just not too much. And then I always do my jaw, and then I'm gonna do my nose as well. So it kind of looks harsh, but it's not gonna be like that. Where's my nose bronze? Okay. So now with that excess powder that I have on my beauty blender, I'm gonna use that to kind of like clean up underneath the bronzer. I don't want to clean it up too much and make it too sharp because this is supposed to be an everyday type of look, but I don't want it to look that messy, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely like to go in and do just a little something, just a little bit. And then I like to go in with my fluffy brush and just blend all that powder away from off of my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put on some mascara. Now, depending on how I'm feeling for the day, I will just wear mascara with this look. Like I'll just wear mascara, and I've been loving, again, this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 mascara. I used to love this mascara back in like, ooh girl, like 2016. I used to be so in love with this mascara because of what it did for my lashes, along with the benefit they're real. But I just stopped spending like hella money on mascaras. So for the sake of today's video, I'm not gonna put on false eyelashes. And y'all, who am I? Because when do I ever do videos and not put on false eyelashes? You feel me? I think I've only done one other video where I did a full face of makeup and I didn't put on eyelashes. So it's rare. So I'm going to move on to powder flying everywhere. All right, I'm gonna move on to highlighter next. I like to mix my highlighters. I know it just seems like I'm mixing everything in this video. I know y'all are like, what the heck? But this is what I've been loving to do. So I'm gonna mix two highlighters. The first one I'm gonna go in with is the Anastasia Amrezy highlight with the Anastasia brush, the A23 brush, and I'm gonna apply this lightly because we all know she can get beaming. So I'm gonna kind of apply this lightly, mostly to like my cheekbones where I smile at. Gonna apply it right there and then kind of sweep it back a little bit. Okay, on my nose, obviously, on my little tiny baby forehead, on my cupid's bow, and then on my chin, most definitely. But then I like to go in with the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb All Over Diamond Veil in Cognac Candy. This is my heart. This has my heart. Do y'all hear me? Okay, because this is so pretty. I hate the packaging though. Like my packaging is literally all messed up. But this is so pretty because it's literally just like gold glitter. It really doesn't have a base or pigment to it. It is literally just gold glitter, but it looks so good over top of other highlighters, and it looks so good in the sun. So I literally just press this onto my skin. I don't swipe it because I don't want that glitter everywhere, but I literally just press it onto my skin with the brush, and y'all aren't going to be able to see that much of a difference on camera, but I can definitely see it in person. It is so pretty. I be glowing to the gods, I'm telling y'all. So now to kind of even that out a little bit, I'm going to go in with my blush. This is the Coastal Scents Blush 2 palette, and I'm going to be using this warm kind of terracotta brown blush, and I'm going to put that on my cheeks, mix it in with that highlighter, and drag it back to my temples. So pretty. I love this blush. Been loving this blush since 2013, but like, where is it going? Where's it going? I will forever repurchase this blush palette as long as they make it, because I love the colors in here. So I'm going to finish up my lower lash line. Like I said, I like to take that Dose of Colors palette, the dark brown shade Churro, and I like to put that on my lower lash line. And then I like to go back into my Naked Honey palette and just blend out or blend down that dark brown eyeshadow with the shade Keeper, which is the original shade that I put all over my crease and my lid. I'm gonna do a gloss. I know nobody really likes to wear lip gloss or lip products in general anymore because of the mask situation. If I'm being honest, people probably don't even like to wear makeup anymore because of the mask situation. But for me, for every day, I don't really go anywhere that requires me to wear a mask. Usually I'm at home, I'm chilling, and if I go somewhere, I'm in my car going through a drive-through or something like that. Yeah, if y'all can hear my boyfriend snoring, it's because he's on FaceTime, sleeping while I'm on the phone. But yeah, I don't really go anywhere that requires me to wear a mask, so I still wear my lip products, I still wear my lip glosses and things like that. If you have to go somewhere where you have to wear a mask, then definitely wear maybe a matte liquid lipstick or no lipstick at all if you prefer. It's up to you. But I'm going to use the Morphe Trendsetter lip liner. I love that dark brown vibe. Then I'm going to go in with the Dose of Colors Macchiato lip gloss. This is a warm brown lip gloss. So pretty. Color is gorgeous. And then over the top of both of those, I like to go in with this Purex Barbie Girl Gloss. This is actually, this specific packaging was limited edition. They didn't come out with this, but Pure just came out with the Barbie Collection Edition 2, which I did buy damn near the whole collection. And they have this color gloss in that new collection. So if you didn't get this one from the first round that they did, they just released it again. So this is super, super glossy and shimmery, and I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna put it over the top of that lip combo. Alright guys, so the last thing I'm gonna do is spray my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Weightless Setting Spray. So I like to use this because this does help to keep your makeup transfer resistant, so you don't have, if you do end up wearing your mask for I don't know, like a few minutes or maybe even an hour or so, it does help to keep the makeup from transferring into your mask a whole lot. So yeah, shake this up really good, give my face a couple of sprays. Alright guys, so this is my updated current go-to everyday makeup routine and my makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know that you enjoyed it. I have so many videos that I need to film, y'all. I feel like I haven't been on here in weeks, but if y'all have any suggestions for videos, anything that y'all want to see, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below as well. If you are new, definitely hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.